And we're back for a part two. Welcome back to the show, guys. Glad you could join me. So we just went through. It's kind of been Bond related. We're still doing a Bond theme here. So let's just keep going.
From Martin Campbell obsessing over his audition to his amazing track record making him the ultimate match for action flicks. Here's why Henry Cavill's 007 performance was tremendous. First things first,
What does that
let's
mean?
talk about the absolute firestorm that Cavill's
What was the
007 audition has ignited on the internet.
Let's see.
It's like a full-blown explosion of excitement and speculation.
I didn't know about this. Like, how did I not know about this? I was even looking for stuff specifically like this the other night.
Online world is buzzing and fans are going absolutely bananas.
Unless it's just happened in the last day or two. When's this? How old's this video? 8 months ago. Okay, no.
Over the mere thought of Cavill as the next Bond. I'm talking viral hashtags, intense debates, and fan-made trailers that will blow your mind. People from all corners of the
If he was the next Bond, I would just fucking probably wouldn't watch any of them.
internet are expressing their thoughts, hopes, and dreams about Cavill donning that iconic tuxedo. This started when director Martin Campbell mentioned how Cavill was actually in the running to be the suave 007 in a recent interview. And if it weren't for Daniel Craig snagging the role in the 2006 Casino Royale reboot, we probably would have seen Cavill in the black suit. Can you imagine?
I think I'd rather have Daniel Craig, and I never thought I'd say that. But I think I'd rather have Daniel Craig. I'd rather have Daniel Craig's completely over serious, fucking taking himself way too seriously angle than this, whatever this would have been. He would have just been bollocks, man. Henry Cavill, just fucking bollocks. Why is this guy even in the fucking movies? Why is this guy here? Is it because he's got big muscles? He's tall and handsome and strong? Is that it? Because, like, acting wise, I've seen nothing from him. Acting wise. And Bond would never wear that tuxedo. A black velvet tuxedo. Behave.
Imagine? He could have been slaying it as Bond. Campbell couldn't help but gush over Cavill's audition, saying that his acting was off the charts.
Gosh. I don't like that term. He was gushing. What does that mean? Do you know what I mean? I don't like that.
Because he had the
His acting was off the charts because he had the looks and that killer physique that no Bond has ever had before until Daniel Craig.
looks, that killer physique, and the dude was handsome and chiseled to perfection. The only thing...
But ultimately dull. And his acting is dog shit. Like, do you know what I mean? I could act better, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? I've been more Bond tonight in this show than he ever can be.
thing that held
Look at that. Daniel Craig, man. What the fuck is going on? I'd rather have Daniel Craig. Do you know what I mean? Just put that hairstyle on Daniel Craig and I'm there. He needs to go away.
him back was that apparently he was a bit too young for the role at the time. And according to Campbell, it's all about the age factor. By the time Daniel got to No Time to Die, he was at an age where one more Bond flick would have been pushing it, you know? It would have been too old for him. And back when
Jesus, yeah, it's a bit Jack Browning or something. It's like, that's what Jack Browning is too old now for the role. But I said Jack Browning should have done it. But
they signed Pierce, he had to be on board for 3 films, and that's a solid chunk of your life. I'm guessing Daniel had a similar deal, and the next
you're getting fucking millions and millions. You're not even getting millions, you're getting probably hundreds of millions.
dude's got to commit to that.
Maybe not hundreds of millions. Yeah, through all the affiliated shit and all the merchandise. Hundreds of millions.
Too. Now, here's where it gets real. Campbell even broke down how much of life Cavill will have to dedicate to the role.
This isn't happening. If he's the next Bond, I'm gonna fucking retire from the world of making videos about Bond.
Henry's 40, So if he were to do 3 Bond films, he'd be hitting 50 by the time he's done. And anything beyond that, we're talking
50 now is the new 30. No one gives a fuck.
2, maybe 3 years per Bond flick. Now,
Just get him a fucking PT, get him a personal trainer, get him about 4 guys around him, get the Jake Gyllenhaal regime on, get him full of protein packs and fucking human growth hormones and stuff, and we'll get him in shape. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all about that. It's all about the physique at the end of the day.
Henry's in wicked shape,
It's too much. Like, it's too much.
and he's a solid
When did Hollywood become about fucking muscles and just, do you know what I mean? Even, like, come on, like, where's the actors? Like, where's the actors, guys? Where's the Gene Hackmans? Where's the bald, fat, out of shape, but great actor? Like, where are the Gene Hackmans? Where are the, I don't know.
dude. But irony hits hard, since he was just
This is an 8-minute video, fuck me.
everyone was on board. A while back, Bond casting director Debbie McWilliams said in an interview that she felt sorry for Craig. The press was going wild back then, claiming that he wasn't the right fit for Bond.
Yeah, you picked the wrong Bond, bitch. That's what it was. You're the casting director, and you fucked up. I felt sorry for Craig, because of your mistake. Why are you picking Bond? Look at. Hold on. Time out. Right? She's the woman. She's the person picking Bond. Ultimately, it was Broccoli that wanted it. But she is the casting director. She's been put there by Broccoli, so Broccoli's told her, we want him. He's the one we want. He's the only one. She knew my job is simple. My job is to pick Daniel Craig for this role. That's it. Simple. You can't fuck it up. And she did it. Well done. Well done, you did it. But then she felt sorry for Craig, because back then the press was going wild, back then, claiming that he wasn't the right fit for Bond, because we all fucking knew he shouldn't have been Bond. Like, we all fucking knew, like I knew. Do you know what I mean? The fucking dogs in the street knew. Everyone knew. And you passed up Clive Owen. We should have had Clive Owen. We would have rather have had Clive Owen.
Claiming that he wasn't the right fit for Bond. But now that Craig's Bond era is a wrap with no time to die,
That's the most un-Bond like scene I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's the end of the movie. Like, that's the iconic end when he probably watches the fucking island blow up or something. And it's like, who the fuck is this? Who the bullet holes and all? Like, James Bond wouldn't even have got shot. He's too fucking clever to even get shot like that. Would you have seen Roger Moore walking around with 2 bullet holes, like fucking as if he just fought a war? No. He had them every time. He always got the best of them. It's like, look at the outfit. It's all wrong. This is not Bond.
he's opened up about the deeper meaning behind Bond's fate. He
Listen, dude.
said that the real
The real tragedy is when you have no choice, and that they had to find a way to make his death inevitable. So they killed Bond.
tragedy is when you have no choice, and that they had to find a way to make his death inevitable.
Because we're making way for the woman Bond. Is that what it is?
Bond was in the best place he'd ever been because he found love, just like all of us on this earth are searching for. He also said that killing off Bond would create the opportunity for a fresh start, and the franchise's
God.
producer Barbara
And she can pick another someone awful to fucking take over. What about Billy Piper?
Broccoli felt the same way too. But here's the burning question. Should our boy Cavill, who's 40 years old right now by the way, get back in the mix?
Get back in the mix. Get back in the mix. Even the way she's just posing, that is fucking... That her is absolutely... Just stick the Superman, mate.
The people definitely think it's his time to shine now. So let me fill you in on some comments straight from the fans.
People? What people? Who? What people?
They're really hyped about Cavill's Bond potential.
Who are Henry Cavill fans? Any Henry Cavill fans, stick yourself down in that comment box.
And they truly believe that Cavill's got everything it takes. The body? Check. The skills for insane stunts?
The body, check. The skills for insane stunts.
Check.
That is disgusting.
Cavill's got everything it takes. The body? Check. The skills for insane stunts? Check. Plus, he's got that smooth English-speaking vibe down to a T. And did I mention how effortlessly charming he is? This dude's got it all. Henry's hands down the perfect choice for Bond. And on top of that, fans also think that his experience playing Superman's gonna put a unique spin on him taking up the Bond role.
Yeah, it's gonna make it shit. You're gonna be like, is he Superman, or is he Bond, or is he Clark Kent? Who the fuck am I looking at here?
Imagine Cavill climbing out of that missile crater.
Imagine Clark Kent in a suit, and you're expecting him to fly, and then you remember, like, oh, that's right, we're watching James Bond, he can't fly. Okay, yeah, what the fuck's going on?
In the last Bond film, clothes all tattered, and the Superman suit leaking.
That's just so shit. I'm sorry, Superman is the worst thing in the world. Superman is absolutely fucking shit, and not only that, but that is the worst Superman suit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Where does he even get the suit in those movies? I can't even remember. Like, did his mum make them for him? I think she does, or something. I don't know. Like, does some government give him the suit? What is the fucking suit? Who made the suit? Why did he put a cloak on his own suit? It's just... And Superman has underpants on the outside of his trousers. Still, I think he still does it in this one. It's fucking stupid. It's from the 1940s or something.
Through the holes. It's a logical explanation, right? Bond's always been this
That was great. I'm fucking yearning just to go back to Pierce Brosnan. Can we just get Pierce Brosnan back? Honestly, at least we were in reasonably fucking competent hands with this guy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like he was giving us the wee Irish touch, that wee Irish charm, but not too much. It was quite Anglo, but still, you didn't know whether he was English or Irish. It was just enough, but not too much. He's still English, obviously. He's James Bond. Like, he really knew how to hold the Walter PPK. He knew it was all about the wee tiniest gun. And just pulling it out of your wee sock drawer. Or pulling it out of your socks while you're going to the shower. Like, he knew what it needed to be. But...
invincible guy.
Like fucking even Daniel Craig couldn't even do that shit. What Pierce is doing there.
So why not bring in a legit super...
Listen, here's why. There's too much trap muscle going on. There's too much chin and jaw. There's just too much of it. He's not Bond.
Superman to spice
I don't
things
know what he is, but he's not Bond. He's not even Superman. But he's more Superman than he is Bond.
up. Clark Kent definitely missed his calling. Also, Cavill has sorta ended up in hot water lately, and the fans are fired up and demanding that Hollywood gets their act together. They want Hollywood to stop being dumb and recognize the actor's talent.
This fucking video is dumb. Oh, is that fucking Tom Cruise?
You know what's interesting? When it comes to Bond speculation, the best place to scope it out is with the bookies. These insiders can give you the predictions on who's gonna rock that 006.
I see you do it again, you're fucking gone. And if I see him do it, you're gone. I bet you that was the film they were on. He got drilled. He got fucking talked down to. And that means you, and that means you too. You fucking understand what I expect from you.
7 tux like no one else. Now, I'm not suggesting you go and place bets, but let's check out the current odds.
Is that the one where, like, Henry Cavill has a moustache? Is it that movie? Like, literally, that's the level we're at here. Nice coat, by the way. Nice coat. Had a coat I got myself once. That's the level we're at. with this fucking shit. How do you feel about Henry Cavill's moustache? Do you like it? This will be the new vote and stuff. Like, I feel sick even saying that. Tom Hardy, oh god. Right, let's keep going with this.
Shall we? Apparently, Cavill is sitting pretty high with some of the best chances of becoming the next James Bond. He used to be numero uno on the bookies charts, but he slipped into second place. Right now, his odds of snagging the role are at 4-1.
Who's number one?
Not too shabby, right? But guess who's got even better odds? Regina Page, the heartthrob from Bridgerton.
The heartthrob from what?
And if you're feeling extra daring, you
Nothing says James Bond like this guy.
got Idris Elba and Tom Hardy still in the mix.
I'd rather have Idris Elba. If we're going that way, just go with Idris.
But their odds ain't
Tom Hardy.
as high. These two used to be frontrunners themselves, but something's got the bookies thinking otherwise, and now the moment of truth seems to be shaping up as a showdown between Cavill and Page. No disrespect to the
Who is this guy?
Bridgerton actor, but I got a hunch that
Bridgerton?
Cavill's gonna come out on top.
She thinks Cavill's coming out on top. Is this our choice? So this is our choice. This is our fucking pull. We've got Tom Hardy as Bond, which isn't going to happen, or something probably. And then we've got him, or the other guy.
Since he was almost the chosen one before. It looks like
This whole video is pure, like YouTube, how to make an AI video. We just get stock footage of stuff and get an AI generated narrative and get an AI voice. Like these videos are fucking everything I hate about YouTube, but they're giving us something.
history might repeat itself, and Cavill could finally secure that Bond role. Also, MGM is supposedly on the hunt for a Bond actor in their 30s, and our boy Cavill is pushing that
Fuck, remember those days of the Cavill? Those were the days, like, Ryan Giggs days.
age limit at 39. Now, I wish I could tell you that MGM could just brush this off, but they probably learned a tough lesson.
Remember that guy? Remember that guy? Did I upload that one? Remember him? Let's get a look at that again. You can tell it all just by the ways we say.
Just brush this off, but they probably learned a tough lesson from the Craig era. Let me break it
He was
down.
trying to be funny and all. He was trying to be like funny in the interview and be like Daniel Craig's mate. It was fucking horrible. Oh,
Before you back
is
when
that
Cas-
the shawl-collared cardigan?
Casino Royale dropped. Craig
No,
was about the
dunno.
same age as Henry is now, and his 007 journey had its fair share of delays. As the movies went on, the gaps between releases got longer and longer, and Craig was aging in the process.
He was starting to look really old.
Meant he couldn't pull off the crazy stunts you see in
Crazy stunts. He couldn't pull them off. The crazy stunts. Jesus Christ.
Bond films as easily, and the delays were mostly because of Craig getting injured on set, which is why he kept swearing each time that it would be his last Bond flick. Now, when it comes to Henry, he's at the age Craig was when he first started, but he hasn't landed the role yet. So when his first Bond movie hits screens, he'll be in his 40s.
When is this happening?
And MGM's worried that they might
I'm still waiting to see his fucking. I thought there was gonna be a screen test. I just got clickbaited into this whole fucking thing.
just be heading towards a similar situation they had with Craig. But to be honest, I do see
Stop
some
showing this fucking images over and over again. You fucking.
big turned out to be. Movies ask a lot more from actor. I believe he'll be better. Trust me,
Honest to fucking God. That sucked the absolute fucking soul out of me, that fucking video. I'll have to cut it here for part 3 because that fucking absolutely fucking sucked it out of me.